Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel K. You might know me from my Instagram at Mrs. Rachel Kraus. I share a bunch of lifestyle, mom, cleaning, cooking type stuff over there. Give me a follow if you like to see that kind of stuff on your news feed. I am doing a whole house clean with me today on my channel, and you guys seem to absolutely love these cleaning videos. So I am just going through each room right here and showing you the mess that I have. Y'all, I have quite a mess in my house today. I have a little 8-month-old, geez, he's almost 8 months old. He's not quite 8 months old yet. Baby, and then I have 2 golden doodles and a husband who also contributes to the mess. And things can get out of hand pretty quickly, especially during the weekends when we kind of take time off and just hang out with each other. And I don't really do my regular maintenance stuff. So this is all about me getting off track and I'm showing you exactly how I'm getting back on track and getting my house cleaned up, and it feels so good to be in a clean home, let me tell you. So I hope you get all the motivation you need from this today. Let's get into it. So I'm starting off cleaning up Logan's toys over here. I just have this like wiry basket that I keep them in. I don't love that I can see all the toys in my living room, but I do love that when I look into the basket, I can see all the toys in there and nothing gets forgotten about at the bottom or anything like that. So we get to use all of them pretty regularly, and I like to switch them out for him. And here I'm showing you his little Jordans that Derek got him. Got him some little Jordans for his first shoes, and he absolutely loves them. Derek also has the matching pair, which I think is freaking adorable. So I'm just putting back these toys. I clean them up every nap time just so I can keep the house clean and things don't get too cluttered or toys get caught under anywhere. And then I'm cleaning up this blanket. I was going to fold it and then I realized it just needed to be washed. So I'm putting it on the stairs to go upstairs. And then I'm cleaning up this little makeshift bed that was made over here, putting Derek's pillow upstairs, cleaning up the blanket, that sort of stuff. If you're wondering why Derek was sleeping on the couch, it's because we have been kind of sleep training. I've been saying that for a couple months now, but it's not going well. And Logie Bear cries quite a bit at night. Derek can hardly sleep and he has to work. So he sometimes will go down onto the couch and turn on some white noise just so he can get a few Z's here and there. And I totally get it. I wish I could do the same thing, but I'm still nursing during the night, so I stay upstairs. And then I'm just folding up all of my blankets over here and putting them away in the basket. We have a lot of blankets. I'm not even sure we need this many, but here we are. So I'm gonna clean up the couch and put the little recliner down, just kind of fix up this little area that I have back here. It's really like a diaper basket with like some wires and cords in them, and then our computers stay back there, which by the way, I need to find a new place for those wires and cords because Logie Bear has been very interested in them lately. And then I'm gonna come over and clean up the dog bed, put the pillows back on the couch. Everything just looks so nice whenever the pillows are on the couch. I don't know why that makes the biggest difference, but it does. And this little corner here is not my favorite in the world, but there is not much I can do about it at the moment. We have Logie Bear's high chair over here. We have the dog bed. We've got his little jumperoo toy thing and this little play mat, which I have been keeping on the floor, but kind of picking up sometimes if we need more room. I don't know, you guys. We just don't have enough space for everything in this one bedroom here, but we're making do with it. And I have been decluttering quite a bit of stuff, as you've seen on my channel, and I will continue to keep doing so. So stay tuned for more decluttering and organizing videos on my channel. I will be posting a lot more of those, including like a garage one. So here, if you're wondering why I'm finicking with this little playmat for so long, I actually thought, you know what, maybe I'll just put it in the box downstairs. He really doesn't play with it that much. And later on, I just decided, you know what, we're going to keep it out. He does kind of tend to look at it sometimes. And now that I have it on the floor 24/7, which is where I've now kept it, Babies. They're racing in from going on a walk with their dad. They absolutely love that time together, and it gave me some time to clean in peace and quiet. So they are rushing in and getting their treats and getting all settled, and I am going to be vacuuming off the dog bed. They don't shed, so it's not like I'm needing to vacuum off hair necessarily, but somehow there's like crumbs and stuff that gets in there. They don't eat in there, so I'm not really sure how it gets there, but it needed to be vacuumed out. So I'm just putting everything back into this corner, trying to put it there as neatly as I possibly can. It kind of is an eyesore, so there's not really much I can do about it. But here I'm just spending some time talking with Jarek, chatting with him about his day. Then I am going to be plugging in my vacuum by our kitchen counter. We have a little plug up there, and I'm going to be finishing the rest of the carpets here. I had to take a second here because I actually got a splinter in my toe. Our pups tend to drag in quite a few like wood chips and things like that because they love to play in them. And if you're on my Instagram, you will have seen that in my stories where Kennedy loves to just roll in the wood chips, which is also why I need to vacuum so much. So anyways, that splinter stayed in my toe for like the rest of the day. I'm sure you guys can imagine the horror, but I am just going over this carpet and I'm gonna actually go over it twice. But tell me, is there really anything more satisfying than hearing that crackling in your vacuum when you can hear things being picked up? I think not. Just when you thought I was done vacuuming, you guys, it's a never-ending job. I'll be honest though, I really don't mind it. I truly don't. So I'm just removing everything. This is part of my spring cleaning, at least I'm telling myself that, is removing everything and vacuuming underneath things. Usually I tend to just vacuum around things, especially if I am in a hurry. So I am just making sure that I'm getting underneath everything, moving things around, and getting all the little crumbs that somehow get stuck back here. batch of nachos, basically just with things in my fridge. It's got tofu, spinach, mushrooms on it, and then I dipped it in that chipotle black bean dip that I just showed you. That's from Trader Joe's, and it's so good. So I'm just cleaning up after lunch, making sure my kitchen is staying nice and fresh and clean throughout this whole thing, and that it's not getting out of hand. And then I'm gonna just be putting some things away and tidying up. And along with vacuuming, I feel like this is one of your guys' favorite parts, the sink cleaning. I don't know why, but it is really satisfying to watch. I love to get my sink clean. It just feels, I don't know, like everything's fresh and clean. I guess that should really be what this video is titled, So Fresh and So Clean. So I'm just getting my sink all nice and washed out, just with some regular dish soap and a little scrubber thing. And then I do have to use a glass to get the soap all the way off, because we do not have like a little handle that comes off of the sink to wash it like we used to. I now know of a ton of little convenience things here and there in the house that would make things so much easier that we will be definitely putting in our own home. Speaking of convenience items, whether it be like where a plug is placed or having like a pull down faucet, anything along those lines, anything having to do with the home, what is your favorite convenience item in your home? Is it anything that I can't think of off the top of my head? I would love to know your input. So leave a comment down below with your favorite convenience item or where something is placed. I think you guys are getting my gist. Leave it in a comment below. I'd love to hear. I told you guys part of my spring cleaning is moving everything and washing underneath it or vacuuming underneath it, whatever it may be. So I moved my paper towel rack and the bananas that were sitting over here. I'm washing underneath everything, and I'm doing that with the rest of the kitchen as well as wiping down the outsides of things, whether they be getting greasy or whatever. If you guys have ever seen one of my other cleaning videos, then you have definitely seen me redo my letterboard. I like to keep things fresh and keep it moving, so I am just choosing a new quote. I typically get them off of Pinterest or just a quick Google search. I don't have a ton of time to sit down and look for them. I've got a baby who needs me, so I am just doing a really simple little quote here. I said Happy Spring as like a little play on like a bunny. You get it. So I'm just cleaning up all my letters for my letterboard here, and I store them in one of my kitchen drawers, kind of like my miscellaneous junk kitchen drawer, just so I don't forget to change things out and keep it fresh. And then I'm going to be moving on to cleaning my oven. Oh, you guys, my stove gets so nasty. I do not like having a stove like this. I would prefer a flat top much better, and that would probably be another thing that I will be looking for in a home. While I'm still scrubbing away on the oven over here, Derek was actually being a Superman and putting up all of our baby gates. We have been slowly but surely baby-proofing our home. Last thing, I need to get some wall plugs. That just reminded me, and I'm definitely gonna go order those on Amazon. But he put up all these baby gates that we needed, and they're actually super nice. We got them used and for a great price. If you know anything about these baby gates, you know that they're pricey. So try and find them used like on Facebook Marketplace or something. You never know what you can find. So here I am just putting in a mug of water and spraying down the microwave. It got really gross. This is one of the things that I always forget to clean out, I guess because we just don't use it that often. So I am just closing the microwave, starting it for 1:30 and letting that water kind of heat up to steam, and it'll make things so much easier to get off. And thankfully, the inside of my oven is really not looking too bad, just a few scraps here and there. So I'm just doing a quick wipe down of this. If you ever want to try out this tip of putting in a mug of water and letting it heat up to steam, feel free to always use like some lemon essential oil or whatever you like. It really just makes everything come off so much easier. If you do use this tip, tag me on Instagram like in a story or a post. My Instagram username is at Mrs. Rachel Kraus. I love to see your guys' stuff, and it also helps me to know if you guys like to see more tips and tricks like this in my cleaning videos. Moving on to my little corner over here where my diffuser sits, and I gotta be honest, you guys, I do not use this as much as I need to. That reminds me I should probably turn it on right now, but I absolutely love the vibe that this gives off in my home. I just feel like it's so cozy, but also so clean. I don't know, I need to use it more often, but honestly, it falls pretty far down on my to-do list each day. Please tell me I'm not the only one whose kitchen floors get so dirty with crumbs in the corners like this. It happens so quickly. I think just because I'm in here cooking all of the time. So I'm just picking everything up off of the floor, shaking out these rugs. I actually got rid of these rugs. I was tired of seeing them. They didn't go with my decor at all, but I've been trying to save money and not go into HomeGoods because I go a little bit crazy every time I go in there. So whenever we buy a home is when I'm telling myself I can get new rugs. We'll see if that actually happens or if it happens before then. But I am just doing a little quick vacuum in here in place of my sweeping. I do not even own a broom at this moment. I should probably get one, but I love vacuuming because it's just all done and I don't necessarily have to bend down to do it. Even though in this next little bit you will see me bending down to hand mop, which is what I do because my kitchen is so tiny. If I didn't have such a tiny kitchen, I would probably be using some type of Swiffer or something with like a more natural cleaner. So this is probably the only cleaner that you'll see me use in this entire video, and it is the Force of Nature cleaner. I absolutely love this stuff. I will leave a link in the description down below where you can get it. It is absolutely amazing, totally natural. There's nothing to it except for, I believe, salt and vinegar. I don't know, don't quote me on that. There's a bunch of stuff on it on their website, but it's a totally safe and clean cleaner that you can use on anything from like your fruits and veggies to your floors to your baby's toys. I absolutely love this stuff. So I am taking my vacuum cleaner here and I'm just going to be vacuuming this little nook back here and making sure that everything is clean and that nothing is left on the floor. Did you catch my little man following me everywhere? He pretty much does this on a daily basis, and I think it's the cutest dang thing. So I'm putting everything back and then emptying out the vacuum cleaner. It was starting to sound a little funky, so I knew it needed to be emptied. And then we're heading downstairs, and I'm going to be picking up all the shoes, vacuuming the stairs, vacuuming our little floor down here, and even vacuuming the ceilings just to make sure that we're not getting any kind of cobwebs or spider webs down here. Yep, I'm still here vacuuming, you guys. I feel like the stairs take forever, which is why I absolutely do not like doing them. I think I could probably put an easier attachment on my vacuum. I actually just recently found my bag of attachments for my vacuum cleaner, so I will definitely be using those in my next video, so stay tuned for that if that interests you at all. But here I am just picking up some extra like tennis balls that had gotten thrown down here. Mainly they were Kohl's. And then I'm picking up some of the shoes, just trying to bring everything up and keep it nice and tidy down there. And we're moving on to my next set of stairs and just making sure these are clean as well. These ones weren't as bad because they're not by the front door, so they're not like super dirty where we track everything in. I'm just making sure these are all clean and trying to get it done as quickly as possible.
Swear it's been 700 degrees in here.
I'm doing a quick vacuum on our little landing right here at the top of the stairs before I move into the bathroom and get that all clean and tidied up. And let me tell you, when the bathroom is clean, it feels so much better. I don't know, I just feel like a much cleaner person. So I'm just hanging my trash bag on the door here, which I do every single time. We'll be moving everything out of here. Those were actually my cleaning supplies that I just moved out. And then I am getting my rugs, shaking them off, and those will be going in the washer straight away. And then I'm going to be emptying my trash, just taking everything out of the room so I can really get a good deep clean in here. After I empty out my trash can, I'm just spraying in some Force of Nature cleaner in there, and then I'm going to be wiping it out. I always like to wipe out my trash can after each time that I empty it, just so it doesn't get too mucked up. I don't love the look of leaving like a little trash bag in there, so I prefer to just clean it out each time. Who knows, that might change as my kids get older and start getting messier. Here, I'm just going ahead and cleaning off my countertops, putting everything away. Mainly it's just stuff that had been left out or needed to be thrown away but was too big for the trash can, like that empty bottle of mouthwash right there. And we're going to be removing everything from the counters and then cleaning them off.
You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good, kinda everything, yet it doesn't feel like it should. You make me feel kinda wrong, kinda right, kinda anything, and I would change it if I could.
So I actually had already wiped down the counters. I'm so sorry, you guys. For some reason, my footage of that got deleted, but just know they were wiped down with that green microfiber cloth that you see right there. That is an e-cloth. It's like a naturally disinfecting cloth. And then I took that toothbrush and just scrubbed around the ring of my faucet. For some reason, it gets all red. One of you guys said in my last video that it could be the iron content in my water. I have no idea. It totally could be. I'm not doing that much research into it, to be honest with you. I don't really have the time or energy, but I am just going to be cleaning out my little toothbrush holder. It had gotten a little bit too dirty. That green thing that you saw at the bottom was a leaf from that green plant that I have right there, which I thought was kind of funny. And then I'm going to be moving on to my bathtub and just removing all of my soaps and shampoos that have been sitting up there and giving it a good clean on there. It tends to get pretty dirty. I'm not quite sure why. I know it's like a combination of Kennedy coming to sit up there, so she's got a little bit of dirt on her, and then I guess just being dirty and getting in the shower? I don't really know. But it's getting clean nonetheless with my microfiber e-cloth and my Force of Nature cleaner. Just putting all of my soaps and shampoos back. I checked to make sure that all of them were full. There were no empty bottles, and if there were empty bottles, this would be the time that I would get rid of them. And then I'm just going to be closing my shower curtain, and that is that for my shower. So I'm coming back to my little toothbrush holder here and really wiping it down. I had let the Force of Nature cleaner sit in there for a while, and I actually removed the tag on the bottom. I wasn't even thinking about that, but it was an added little perk of leaving some cleaner on there. So I'm just washing it out and all that kind of stuff, showing you that it is totally sparkly clean. And then I'm putting my toothbrushes back in there. And then we are going to go ahead and move on to the toilet. I'm going to be spraying this down with the Force of Nature cleaner and then cleaning it with some paper towels. I don't know, you guys, it's really hard for me to want to clean it with a microfiber cloth and then put it into the washer. I don't know. It just seems like unsanitary. I don't know. So anyways, we're cleaning it with some paper towels and Force of Nature cleaner, and we're going to get it all clean. And here I'm using the Clorox Toilet Bowl Wand Cleaner. I think that's what it's called. These work great, but unfortunately the fragrance of it gives me a really bad headache every time I use it. So I told myself I would use them until they were gone so that I wasn't wasting any money. And today they are gone. So I threw them away in my bag, and I am going to be getting another tool, probably just a regular toilet bowl brush, and using the Force of Nature cleaner on it. That will be what I'm using in my next video. So stay tuned for that one. I love to put these cleaning videos out for you, hopefully at least once a week. If you guys want to see a cleaning video once a week, let me know in the comments below, and I would love to do that for you. Here I'm just finishing up by hand mopping my floor, making sure that all the hair is gone. I even wiped down my door. I don't know, it seemed dirty and it seemed like it needed a good wipe down. So if you guys enjoy these cleaning videos, please let me know in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up. It totally helps support my channel, and I appreciate every single one of you coming to watch my videos. I hope you'll subscribe before you leave, and we'll see you next time. Bye!